What's up, guys? Greg from Spartans Legacy here with another war recap. But before I really get into it, I wanted to take a minute and we have some exciting news. Leroy, who most of you guys know, he's seen around, he's doing all kinds of crazy hype videos, has decided to start his own channel. It's going to be a link down in the bottom in the description. I would definitely suggest checking it out. He's hysterical, and eventually we're going to be getting into some like co-videos and really having some fun with it. So please check him out. Please share some support. It would really be appreciated, and you will not be any bit disappointed. I mean, the guy's hysterical. But now to get into the war, we arranged with the Darkknights. Great clan. I mean, their Town Hall 9s are top notch. I mean, just a great group of guys. We had some trouble with the Town Hall 9s. They had some very good bases that our guys just couldn't figure out. As you can see, we did have a Town Hall 11 triple by Professor Tom. We had a couple dips from our 11s. I'm not going to be showing them. I mean, a Town Hall 11 dip with minors is kind of self-explanatory. We had two Town Hall 10 versus Town Hall 10 triples. And then we did have to dip, but we had to do what we had to do to win. Gonna show a couple raids here. Let me get situated. Sorry, this is a brand new laptop, brand new everything. I mean, I really went out and spent some money. Figured I'd kind of step up my game. I've been learning everything like that. So the first raid we have is by Lathe. Absolutely rips this base up. Starts with Archer down over on the left on the builder's hut. Queen down. Doesn't put all the healers down, only two. And then drops the other two when the queen gets into a little bit of trouble. Two golems down. Wall breakers in. And look at this funnel. He's going to drop his bowlers. And his king goes in. And it's just half the base gets wrecked with this one portion of his army. CC is pulled. Poison down, but doesn't really need too much. Queen is going down at this point, and here comes the hogs. I mean, look how many defenses he had left before his hogs really went in. Really well planned out, really well executed. I mean, he's just been ripping bases up recently, doing a great job. And I mean, this was was a beautiful raid to watch. I'd highly suggest our guys to take into account of how he's breaking up the bases. Does a beautiful job, like I said. I'm not going to show too many Town Hall 9s. This is going to be a little bit of a shorter recap. Since we had to dip so much and everything like that, I didn't really feel the need to show too many of the 9s. We had some great performers, not downplaying that at all. But Bruno, who was actually featured in Leroy's most recent recap, does another one here. He's gonna he's really known for his unique raids. Zapquakes and AD there, pulls the CC all the way up top here. Really well done there, really well thought out. Pulls them all into the corner, and what he does is he drops the poison, and then he drops his heroes and a baby dragon. And the baby dragons are extremely good for funneling, everything like that, and also just do an insane amount of damage. But then he just starts dropping in his hounds. I mean, he has so many hounds and only 3 air defenses at this point. His queen did walk a little bit there. Was supposed to go in on the first time, but he did what he had to and still got it. Look how many loons he still has up. His loon pathing is phenomenal. Especially from someone I've never really understood loon pathing, just because I was taught by my older brother, who was a hogger 100%. He actually used to call air raids fairy raids. It was pretty funny. But they're still really strong. Still has his queen ability, and he's into the cleanup portion. Always has very unique raids, very good raids, and always attacks really early. And he even does it with lower heroes. His other account in We Are Spartans is absolutely crazy to see what he can do with his lower heroes. I'm going to show the 2 Town Hall 10 triples. I know Grizz was asking to be in here, but first we're going to be showing Leroy. It's piloted by Immortal Beast. I mean, it's his account, and he's just been friendly challenging, wow, friendly challenging, and really improving really fast. We need to be using this as a tool, and I know other clans do, but he's got a baby dragon down to funnel the queen back, queen walk, golem down, and Wiz on the other side of the funnel. And he drops a couple miners there. They can really be handy to help funnel as well, and also just do a crazy amount of damage. Um, Queen is getting hit by the Inferno there, and decides to bang on a wall for a while, but breaks in with the king. Here goes the first Inferno tower. CC is pulled, poisoned down, and I mean his queen is still going. First Inferno is going, and here he starts his his minor section of the raid. Um, really does a great job putting the heals down where he needs to, making sure they're at full health when they're going between defenses. Um, Queen is still going, and it's just pretty much game over at this point. His Queen's going to get the Inferno Tower. Miners are still going around the outside. Healers are still on the Queen, and it's just a beautiful raid. He actually swags a Rage, and that's all she wrote. I mean, if you can triple at Town Hall 10, you're doing something right. Like I've said before, I'm really big on hitting Town Hall 11s. I'm not really a Town Hall 10 tripler yet. Just haven't really practiced at it, but I really enjoy 2-star in Town Hall 11s. Okay, so the next raid, like I promised, Grizz wanted to be in a recap, said he's never been in one. Well, he's been on a streak of tripling Town Hall 10s. I think it's like 5 or 6 arranged wars now. Golem down, healers on him. The healing effect of the healers on the golem is crazy. You don't need as many. Zap quakes an Inferno Tower there and breaks in. Here comes his bowlers and the heroes. Rage down. I mean, I forget who did the original raid, but this was a tweaked plan, and he executes it perfectly. Heroes are still up, and he starts his Laloon portion. I mean, is there any real way to describe Laloon? I don't really know how to do it. But there goes the second Inferno Tower. He still has a hound up, a couple hounds up, I should say. Loons are still going. Rage down. His queen still has her ability, and he starts with his cleanup troops. Just perfectly executed. I mean, just crushed this base. Really, really has been practicing as well. I always see him online for friendly challenging. I bet if I opened up the menu right now, he would be friendly challenging somebody. But it's definitely worth it. I mean, it's definitely providing the results we need. So great job, Grizz. Beautiful raid. Keep up the work. I mean, like I said, 5 or 6 arranged wars, something like that, that he's actually tripled it. It's great to see. Just so it's not a short video, I'll show one mass miner by Mr. Boom Boom. He recently came to us. Real great guy. Super excited to have him here. Always willing to help. Definitely is active. But Baby Dragon down, Golem on the mortar, Heroes down. Excuse me. Breaks in there, and he has a couple Valks. That's definitely one of the newer raids I'm seeing. Newer raids, I should say. But one of the modified raids I'm seeing is a couple Valks down just to really kind of soften up the base. But he starts his miners up top. I mean, miners at Town Hall 11 versus 10 is stupid overpowered. That was basically every single Town Hall 11 dip we had on a 10 was miners. Just because they can go forever. It's hard to tell during the raid, just because there's so much going on, and you can't really keep track of how many miners you have left and everything like that, which can be kind of annoying when you're actually doing the raid, but it was absolute overkill on this base. I mean, he said he messed up in the beginning with his golem, but he made it work, and great job. Welcome, Boom, or Mr. Boom Boom, I should say. Welcome to the family. Great job. And the last one I have for you is by Professor Tom. Now, little backstory about this: we were tied at 111 against 111. There was about 2 minutes left in war. They had two Town Hall 11 hits left, and they needed to dip twice, clear some tens, just to make sure we get it. Number 4 was the only Town Hall 11 we couldn't 2-star with our Town Hall 10s. So we were like scrambling, trying to figure out percentage, if we tied, everything like that. Well, 2 minutes left. Professor Tom decides to hit attack pretty much the same time the other guys did from the Darkknights. So he didn't know, but he was going for the triple. It's kind of our Hail Mary, and excuse me, and it worked out. It's a beautiful raid. It's a minor attack on a Town Hall 11. It starts with his Queen Walk, whiz down to Funneler, and he obviously had to use a rage there, but Golem down, whiz on the other side. Drops a jump just to get his heroes into that eagle compartment, and at this point everyone was kind of freaking out because he was heading towards the eagle. The CC was pulled already, and there's the eagle going down. Air defense is down, first expo is down, and he's got his Grand Warden and his Queen. And if she had walked a half a tile either way at this point, she would have been crushed by the Infernos. So she's hitting the Town Hall. Miners are going around the outside. He still has a heal left. That first Inferno Tower was weakened by the Miners. Queen walks up and gets it. Miners are about to get the other one. And at this point, it's kind of game over. Was a crazy, crazy experience. Last couple of minutes of war was a phenomenal time. I really enjoyed it. Kind of makes the game what it is. I mean, farm wars can get kind of boring because you don't really feel pressure or anything like that. But the last 5 minutes of this was some of the best time I've had in this game. Probably the most fun I've had at the end of a war ever. So beautiful raid, Professor. You are all that is man, pretty much. So, like I said, we started off a little rough. Town Hall 9s had some struggles. But we pulled together and did what we had to. Great job to the Darkknights. I mean, they're definitely a great clan. I mean, they had some struggles as well, but who doesn't? I mean, it's in any kind of given day for each clan. I mean, we've had great days where we lost, and we've had bad days where we won. So great job, guys. And as always, tune in. I'm going to be doing more videos, hopefully, now that I've got new equipment that actually isn't frustrating me and making me bash it against the wall. So thanks, guys. And like I said, tune into Leroy's videos. He's hysterical. I'll let you know when they're going up, and we'll get some funny co-commentating going. Later, guys.